What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of PokeMMO. Today we're finishing our way to Fuchsia City. If you can't tell yet, I got a new mic, so the audio quality will be a lot better here on this one. But first and foremost, we got some things to do here real quick. I kind of forgot to do something last episode, and so we're going to go do that real quick. We're going to go grab the HM Flies, so bear with me here. For those who don't know where it's at or don't know how to get to it, just watch this. You can see exactly where to go and what to do to get it. If not, just go ahead and skip ahead in the video. We'll see what we got going on. We got a pretty decent episode here. We add a lot more mons to the Pokédex. We hop up quite a bit. We also have to make a tough choice here with the team coming up. Definitely gonna need some input. You'll see here real quick on what we should or shouldn't do after we acquire Fly. But let's get through this trainer battle here real quick. Got a double battle for us. Young couple Leah and Jed with a rapid dash and a Ninetales. That's not bad. We got Bob and Nidoqueen. Can't bulldoze. I don't want to hit Nidoqueen with that. Just superpower Ninetales. We definitely have to get some better moves for Nidoqueen here before long, because if not, I don't think Nidoqueen's gonna make the team. I mean, we're hitting the part of the run where Armand's got to be good. If we're not gonna have the right move sets, then we need to swap out early so that we can continue to keep performing. I mean, at least we're coming real close to the late stage, so we'll see here. See if we can't finish off this rapid dash real quick. Ooh, Nidoqueen almost. And that rock slide does it, though. We're all good. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to figure out something with the team here pretty quick. We've got 3 of them here that might need to make a change. So let's go through here. If you go through here, there's a lady in here on vacation. She's the one that gives you Fly. So let's talk to her real quick. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. You can have this. There's HMO2 Fly. So that's going to help us out. A lot less walking around from town to town. But here's the problem. Check this out. Not a single one of our current mons in the party can learn Fly. So, I was thinking, just personally, which I really don't want to do it because one of the mons in consideration has been a powerhouse for us. But I'm thinking, now hear me out, we get rid of Ponyta and we get rid of Gyarados. Now the replacements for this would be Charizard we'll do Charizard and Blastoise. Obviously, we got to level up our mons that we have, but if we did Charizard, we could get Fly, still keep the fire typing, you get a flying move. If we go with Blastoise, we keep water typing, we lose the quad weakness. I'm thinking that's the big play here. So if you think we should swap out Gyarados and Ponyta for Charizard and Blastoise, let me know in the comments. Because we got to figure out something quick. And also Nidoqueen, we have got to figure out what to do with Nidoqueen because we need movesets. And with PokeMMO, you can get cash pretty easy, but it's a grind to get it. So, buying moves is an option, but I really don't know. So just let me know in the comments. We'll see what we got. Let's talk to this lady up here. Ashes are stored in Pokemon Tower. TM27 return. Okay. I really don't like here on PokeMMO that, the TMs and stuff that you get only sell for $100. I think that's cheap. So, especially when some of them, you're getting charged 10,000, 15,000 for, but you go to sell it and it's $100. We got quite a few trainer battles coming up through here to get to Fuchsia. So definitely gonna get a lot of XP grinding going on. We have got to get Bob as high a level as we can before we get to Koga. I'm shooting for 38, 39. I would be comfortable, but Koga is poison type gym. Bob's ground rock. Bob should walk it. We'll see. So let's use Pedal Dance there. First time that we've used Pedal Dance with Venusaur since we got it. Just wiped his team. $792. We'll take it. Fishing is a waiting game. We do a lot of fishing here. Like I said, we had quite a few mons in this episode, so we go up quite a bit. We've got some mons that we've got to get from fishing, and then there's a couple spots in the grass that we have to get some more mons from. So, Whip on Tentacle, that was nice. $864. We're sitting at 28 grand, but that's gonna diminish very quickly. Got a Goldeen, level 27. Luckily, we've kept the levels high, so we don't really have an issue there. Mainly just moveset and stats at this point for our mons, along with who we're gonna actually run. So I know it's been fun running this team. It's been a great team, but we've got to make some changes here pretty quick. Got a Horsey. I never ran a Horsey either through any of the playthroughs. I think that might be something that might be a little bit fun. Got a Shelder. Ooh, we missed. Icicle Spear. Uh-oh. Dang, that did quite a bit. Get some of that back. Got a Goldeen. See a Goldeen. I will say, I like the sprite for the Venusaur. Looking at the sprite this way, I think it's pretty cool. $756. We're always about that money. Hey, look, there's Snorlax. Good thing we got a Pokeflute. Let's heal up real quick before we take on these two over here. If I can figure out what button to press. Nidoran and Nidoran. Just Power Whip here, and then we'll use Cut. And avoided. I still haven't understood what the whole point of Helping Hand is. They introduced the double battles, gave the move Helping Hand, and I couldn't tell you what the difference is with it. Alright, easy work there. Alright, so let's take on this Snorlax. I'm not going to make you watch the whole battle, but we are definitely going to catch this one for the Dex. But first, I'm going to make sure everybody's all healed up, ready to go. We've got Great Balls now as well. Alright, we are going to get this started here. attacked in a grumpy rage. Alright. Got that one added to the dex. Check its stats. Not great. 15 across the board. Way to be even. Alright, now we can proceed. First gonna go heal up. And then this way leads you back to Vermilion with Lieutenant Surge. And then we're gonna get a super rod in here too. Tell me, do you like to fish? Take this and fish, young friend. Got the super rod. If you catch a big Magikarp with that rod, I want to see it. Alright, let's see who we get. Got us a Horsey. Got us a Tentacool. Got us a Slowpoke. Got us a Krabby. And then we'll come back down this way. Electricity is his specialty. Rocker Luca. Electrode. Switch out here. Let's throw Bob in there. Like I said, we got to get him some, we got to get Bob some XP for sure. We got a lot to level up with Bob. Bob's gonna be clutch for us against Koga. And we got a Voltorb. Easy work for Bob. See you later, Voltorb. $696. See what's over here. What's in this Pokeball? Searching for a Moonstone. Yeah, I've actually found quite a few. Got ourselves a Nidoran. One thing I have noticed on the move Pedal Dance, when you use it, it's like a continuous attack. Like, you don't get to pick your attack, but it only uses 1 PP. It doesn't use PP per consecutive time that you use the move. It's just, once you click it the one time, it'll go until you get confused. Come on. Didn't think this Nidorino would give me so many problems. There we go. See you later, Nidorino. Alright, what you got for me, Justin? $580? Got a Sunstone. Nice. Switch these around. Get Raichu some XP. Magikarp. Easy work for Raichu. And a Quillfish. Gen 2. Come on. Just talk to the lady. There we go. Good night. Should be easy work for Raichu here. Thunder Punch. Yup. See ya. Just gonna walk with Raichu real quick. Alright. How much money we get? 560. Now, last time I went up to go heal, I restocked all my potions and stuff. So we're back to being low on funds again. So we need all the money. I feel like I'm the Mr. Krabs of the PokeMMO series right now.
Money sweeter than honey, money.
Easy work for Bob. And see you later, Pidgeotto. $928. We'll take it. Susie. Got a Rattata, huh? Should be no match for Bob. Snubble. Oh, wow. It actually tanked that boulder. Wow. Bob's gonna have to definitely get leveled up before we get Koga. There we go. That's a start in the right direction. $480. We'll take it. Alright, we're gonna go heal. Okay, so we got some trainers to get through, but we need to get to that patch of grass. That's where we're gonna catch some more of our mons. So let's take out all the trainers all the way up to it. Oof. Oh no, we lost Bob. Alright, let's see. What did we get here? 1,624. Nice. So that's the dollar figures I'm talking about. Let's switch this around here. Move right to leave Nidoqueen up front. Try to get some levels. Hopefully we can get some decent moves with her pretty soon. We just need something for her besides a normal type move. I mean, superpower is great and all, but it's more or less like a one and done kind of thing. Pikachu with the surf? That's different. Come on. Ice beam from a ferret. That's cool. Let's heal up here. Can't mess around with that thing anymore, that's for sure. Level 32, we'll take it. We gotta get Nidoqueen out of here. $1,512. Alright. Let's heal up everybody. Well, at least heal up Nidoqueen. Yeah. Use the rare candies on her as well. See if we can't get something here. And nothing. Waste of the rare candies. Alright, on to the next. Got a Poliwag. And another Poliwag. $600, alright. Should have a straight shot. Yeah, well, we got a straight shot now. So here we catch a Venomoth, a Gloom, Noctowl for Gen 2. I was kind of shocked when I saw that one. Quagsire for Gen 2. Also shocked when I saw it. Nidorino, because we didn't have one yet. A Kingler, which also took me by surprise. I did not know you could get Kingler over here. And then that's it for that grass patch. So we'll head back, heal up. Evolve Nidorino here into Nidoking to add to the Pokédex. Evolve Gloom. Now we've got Vileplume. And now we're back. So, got some more trainers to take on here before we can make our way all the way to Fuchsia City. Get these guys in the right order. We're hovering right around 34, 35 across the board. And I've been thinking about teaching Dig to Nidoqueen, but it's not gonna do any good right now. We need like Poison Jab or something for Nidoqueen. I mean, Dig wouldn't be bad, but I'd rather have like Earthquake or something. Alright, let's go. Let's take the rest of these trainers on. Alright, come on, Nidoqueen. Almost done here. Come on, Nidoqueen. Get rid of this Pidgeotto, please. $540. We'll take that. Let's see. Multiple ways here. We'll put Onyx Bob up front. Easy work for Bob. Easy. Just raking in the XP. Only problem is Rock Slide's only got 10 PP, so we're gonna need, more XP than what we're getting for how fast we go through the PP on the Rock Slide. That doesn't help either. Alright. Got $800 for that one. We'll take it. Let's go back down this way and take on this last trainer right here. Got another bird keeper. Bird keeper Robert. Sorry, Robert. I'm gonna take out all your Pokemon. Correction. Bob is gonna take out all your Pokemon. Yeah, I want Earthquake. We're definitely getting rid of Bulldoze for Earthquake. See you later, Spearow. Ooh, a Fearow. That's good XP right there. Yeah, 864 XP. Get rid of that Pidgeotto. 681 for minute. That's not terrible. This guy should have poison type. Let's take him on. The only issue I foresee is if any... I don't know if Koga runs any coughing, but a lot of the coughing on MMO run Levitate, so ground type moves aren't effective, which sucks. Luckily that coughing had the clear smog or whatever ability that was. See, like this one here, Levitate. So it's not the end of the world, but it just makes it harder to take these out, especially when my secondary move is a rock type move that's only got 10 PP. 255 XP for the both of them. Reactive gas, not clear smog, but reactive gas. That's the ability that, if they have it, I can still take it out with ground type moves, which is nice. I would love to have all the Koffings have that. But no, a lot of them have levitate. Let's heal up here. Probably use the ether on Rock Slide so that we can continue the level grind with Bob. Let's take this guy on. We're getting closer to Fuchsia City. But man, it's a travel. We've definitely got a journey ahead. Let's see, Pidgey. Bob's already level 35, on the verge of 36. Like I said, I want to get Bob probably right around 38 or 39. I feel like that'll do us good. And then, honestly, I'm probably going to do some level grinding and get the rest of the Mons up to 38 or 39 just to keep everything even. Because after this, we've got Sabrina, and she's no joke. Let's go down here. Let's take on this bird keeper. And there's 2 more bird keepers below us, so. Ooh, a Firo. Good XP for Bob. Honestly, the fact that most of these bird keepers are still running around with level 26 Firos and Pidgeys is very irritating. Like, just let them be Pidgeotos already. Give me that XP. Last one here for Bob. $832. We got Marlin with a Doduo. $468. Not bad. Another easy XP with Firo. Try to save some of his rock slides here. Bob's at level 37. We'll just switch in Raichu. $965 when Raichu beats it? What is that? Bob needs all that XP. $928. Yeah, we're already back up to $18,000, so we're doing good there. And then we've got a bunch of trainers to take on because we got to get to that patch of grass. The next patch of grass is where our next few mons are for the decks. Farfetch. You know what? It just dawned on me. We never finished the Spearow trade in Vermilion to get the Farfetched. We have got to do that. I think that's the only way you can get the Farfetched. What do you got for me, Benny? Got a Spearow, level 29 Spearow. So they're starting to tick up in levels now. See you later, Spearow. Raichu's level 35. $928. We got some twins down here. Be Raichu and Bob going out there against Charmander and Squirtle. So yeah, we're good on that. Hopefully Raichu's faster than everyone. Yep. See ya, Squirtle. 197 XP. Oh, nice. I don't even know why Bob was out there. Dude dug a hole. That was it. Raichu's out here putting in work. Got some poison type up here, so we'll throw Bob in. Alright, Gerald's got coughing. Hopefully it doesn't have levitate. Yeah, it has levitate. And Bob's poisoned. We'll throw in Gyarados. Oh, I figured Aquatail would have KO'd, but I guess not. Take two of them. And a Muck. A little over half. We'll take it. 1,088 XP for that Muck. $580. Heal Bob. Heal up Gyarados as well. We'll just heal everybody. Make sure we're all good. Easy work for Bob with his newly acquired Earthquake. $580. We'll take it. Says he needs to burn up some time. Alright. And the coughing's got levitate. So let's get rock slide. I can't have Bob losing out on all the XP up here. And Bob's poisoned again. See you later, Grimer. And easy work. So, 560 bucks. We'll come up here, we'll catch a few, and then we'll go heal up. Switch some things around. Alright, got ourselves a Weeping Bell. And last but not least, the Ditto. That is the last two we needed from there. 0 attack stat. Take this guy on. And see you later, coughing. We'll switch Bob back in. Get the XP off these. Oh, almost one hit the coughing. That's it. So we'll go check out and see how many trainers we got to fight, and then we'll go heal up. We'll start up here, see what we got. See what's below us as well. Let's see, I already count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a double. Oh, come on. Alright, we'll be right back. Okay, so we'll start with the bottom row of trainers, and then we'll hit the top row. Let's put Bob out there. Like I was saying before, lots of trainer battles in this episode for sure. They weren't joking when they say Fuchsia is a grind to get to, but it's a well needed grind. There's a pretty decent level jump between gym leaders, so definitely gonna have to get that XP from somewhere. And quite frankly, I'd rather do it through battling than fighting wild Pokemon. Alright, Bob's level 38. And we got the flinch. See you later, Grimer. Hey, we haven't seen Wheezing yet. Don't have levitate. See ya. 923 XP. We'll take that. Heal Bob up real quick before we get going. That Weezing has Levitate. That's fun. And it avoided the rock slide. Nice. Finally. Through the Weezing. What have we got next? Coughing with Levitate. We gotta switch. I can tell you, coughing's slowly starting to move up my list of most hated Pokemon. All because of Levitate, man. That stuff's getting annoying. Keeps going the way it is. We're gonna have to make another heal run. Move some things around here. Everybody's 35 except for Bob, who's 38. And then Nidoqueen and Gyarados is 34. Superpower this Wigglytuff. No, we'll probably just pet this Pidgeotto to death. And finally, done with Pidgeotto. Nidoqueen's up to level 35. And we finally get to learn a move, but it's only Body Slam. So, honestly, I think we're going to hold on to Toxic here and get rid of Toxic Spikes. I think that's probably the move. But it's tough. I could go either way on that one. $1,624. We'll take that. We're up to 25 grand now. Ooh, an Ivysaur. That's not good. We're gonna have to get Nidoqueen out of there. Or just use her for the free switch. I'm telling you, we gotta do something with Nidoqueen. So far, for my very first run using a Nidoqueen, I am not impressed. Alright. $1,624. We'll take it. Heal up here. Yeah, I spent 20 grand on healing items just for it to all be almost gone. And only have $2,700. we'll switch out here. Throw Ponyta in there. I think we've only got 5 more levels before Ponyta evolves. Alright, level 36. So 4 more levels before Ponyta evolves. We got some bird catchers up here, so let's throw Onyx up front. We should be just about done with the bottom path, and then we'll head up to the top, finish off those trainers. And we should be directly in Fuchsia City after that. See a Doduo. Ooh, Bob's gonna make it to 39. Dodrio, see you later. Yeah, I'm happy where Bob's at, so we're gonna mainly focus the rest of these guys by using the rest of our mons, try to help get their levels back up. Move Bob out of the way here. We'll put Bob at the bottom, Raichu up front. $686 XP for that guy. $681. $435. So rough estimate, we got about 2,000 XP all in all from that battle. That's just a rough estimate. Oh, come on, talk to her. There we go. Yeah, see, there's the entrance to Fuchsia City. So we're getting close. Take the rest of these trainers out. That took way longer than it needed to. Ooh, ancient power hurts. Man, that Tangelo was putting in some work. That Tangelo looked at a Gyarados in the face and said, "Try me." And there we go. So everybody on the team should be level 35, except for Bob, who's 39. We'll use that on Gyarados. Get out of my way. Go up here and take the rest of these guys out. Thinks she can beat me, huh? Alright, Becky. Oh, Raichu against Gyarados. That's not good. We gotta swap. Yeah, how about that? Doesn't affect Bob. That earthquake do, though. See you, Raichu. You guys ever notice the difference in the Pikachu tails between male and female? The females have the heart-shaped one, and the males have just the straight line. I don't know why, but it bugs me. Like, I get that they have to have a difference of some sort, but don't mess with the tail now. Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. Haven't seen those guys. Which, if I'm not mistaken, we get a chance to get one of those two at the gym right next to Sabrina's. They don't give you a gym badge, they just give you a Pokemon. Made quick work of that Hitmonchan. Raichu's 36. And Hitmonlee gone. Bought two of y'all and you only gave me $696? Got a Clefairy, level 33 Clefairy. Okay. No match for Gyarados, though. Let's grab this ball. Whirlwind. That should be normal type, I think. Yep. Normal type Whirlwind. Alright, so we'll go over here. We'll heal up at the center. But first, when you're doing your runs, make sure you talk to this guy. It will help you. Experience share. It said right there we've caught 64 kinds, but that also includes the Johto Pokemon. We'll go heal real quick, and then we've got some houses to walk through and talk in. Move deleter should be in here. Yep. We don't need that. Oh, it's Bill's grandpa's house. The warden's teeth are false, though. Yep, he showed me all the data. Alright. Let's go over here. Let's talk to these two houses. If we learn strength, we can push that out the way. But we don't have that yet. And here is the last rod. Got a good rod. Now we do need to do some fishing in his back pond, because there's 2 mons in there that we need for the decks. So we're going to go back here. We're going to catch those 2 mons. Got a Poliwag. And a Goldeen. To add to the deck. Other than that, the only thing left to do here is Safari Zone and Koga. So I think we're gonna go check out Koga real quick. That guy had a Blastoise. First, we'll come out here. We'll take a look at what they got. There's a Lapras right there. Got a Slowpoke up there. Come into the mart and see what the mart's got. Restock up while we're here. They sell Ultra Balls here. And we need some potions. Get 10 of those. We get 16 supers. We'll get some revives. This leaves us 3 grand, so we'll drop the rest of it on Ultra Balls. We still have a fair amount of Great Balls in the bag. What can we sell? Nothing worth selling here. Maybe the calcium. No, not for a grand. What's this guy got? I guess you can make stuff and trade with him. That's duly noted. We can get some ethers and elixirs. And then the rest of your stat boosters. Keep that in mind. Alright. Voltorb, Chansey, Kangaskhan. Let's head back. Let's go check out Koga. Don't think we're ready yet to fight Koga. Let's check it out. Let's read the sign. Gary's already beat him. Champ in the making. Fuchsia Gym has tricked walls. Find the gaps to reach him. Alright. Yeah, I don't think we're going to challenge Koga. We'll probably start the next video challenging Koga. But we definitely made some progress today. We're finally back in Fuchsia. Caught quite a few Mons. Let me run some quick numbers here and see what we got. Looks like we've caught 62 out of 151. And of those 62 we've caught, 32 of them we can still get by just leveling up some of our Mons. So we're on a good path. You know, we level them up, we get them done. We're sitting at 94 out of 151. So we put a pretty good dent. We got quite a few to get in the Safari Zone. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, I'm going to call it on this episode, guys. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything